the men's final was Carlos Alcaraz versus Novak Djokovic. And Alcaraz beat, he's one of these upcoming guys. There he is holding his trophy. He beat Djokovic in the final. On the women's side, Barbara Krejcikova claimed the title as well. So we had an exciting Wimbledon. But Jimmy, you're a legend like Djokovic, and you make it to the final, you gotta win, right?
You're supposed to.
It's
You
it's
can't
automatic,
you
right?
can't you can't march all the way down the aisle and then don't commit.
So are you surprised that he got, I mean, look, Alcaraz is a great player, an up and coming player, but he's not a legend, right? Djokovic is a legend. So surprised that Djokovic didn't get it done, or is it just kind of what happens at the kind of the end of the career? That's
It
kind
it
of
it happens again, it's the passing of the torch. I seen an article earlier talking about, how everybody wants to be like Mike, but before Mike, there was Dr. J,
yep.
and and Doc, was the standard until MJ eclipsed it in some people's and most people's minds. But it's the same thing in all sports. You get the passing of the torch. You get the upstart Alcaraz who, youthful, different style, aggressive style. Um, it's something different than Djokovic. Even with in the women's, I think a lot of people expected Polini to win that match because she was so much higher ranking than her opponent. Her opponent was the second highest or second lowest um, ranking to ever win Wimbledon in the women's
Wow.
tournament. She was 31st in for this
Wow.
tournament and ended up winning. So
Could,
that's why we love sports, really. That's why we love sports, is because we want to, it's supposed to be unpredictable. Even if the number one team plays the bottom team, you still want to be entertained. You still want to see good competition and some upsets. Who doesn't like seeing a good underdog beat the upstarts or upstart beat the old wily veterans. Those are the things that we like to see, because those are two contrasting styles and philosophies in a sense.
Jimmy, I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed, right, that he didn't win. But you're right. I totally agree with you. The issue with these type of matches is it is an any given Sunday type situation, right? Especially at this level. When you're talking about the Wimbledon final, I don't care if you're 31st ranked. You just beat a lot of good people to get to the Wimbledon final, which means you can win that match, right?
Correct.
Now, was the other girl, if they play 9 times out of 10, would they win? Maybe. That's not the point about these tournaments. That's not the point of one game, one match, one play, right? It can go either way when you have performers that have dedicated their lives and are at a certain level. So
Mhm.
I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed Djokovic didn't get it done, but I'm not surprised.